Okay, I'm back. Just wanted to get the last video rendered and uploaded to YouTube and everything. During that 30 minutes or so that I took for that, I just noticed that one of the, cards you get whenever you're playing through a game that you can, like, sell and get the money into your Steam wallet, just for the next game you want to purchase. I noticed that, like, my last sale just now, I think it was, like, the Nemesis card. It was sold to another member in the community called Jill Super Valentine. I don't know, I just thought that was kind of funny to bring up. I'm guessing that's like an allusion to the fact that she's called Super Cop. I don't think it was just once when Carlos said that in the last episode. I think it's been done a few times already.
Perfect.
So anyway, also I discovered that apparently what that prompt for, mashing the A button that came up every time a zombie grabbed me, that wasn't to dodge, but to actually reduce the damage that it does to you when it bites. I can kind of see that. That's a little bit nice. So that's probably the reason why, at least it seemed to me at first, why Jill could take like 5 or 6 zombie bites to completely drain her health, as opposed to the 3 or so that it takes in normal mode for Leon or Claire. It's probably because I was desperately mashing the A button when it came up. Okay, let's check out that door. It's probably locked, but let's see what we might need for it before we go further down.
Door won't budge. Looks like it needs a power source.
Unlocking new electronic special made battery pack to be distributed to all employees. Keep your personal battery pack. Oh, seems weird, but I mean, if you wanted to increase the security of the place, I'd. Oh boy. Yeah, Jill gets to run down a sewer slide just like with
I'm definitely burning these
Claire and Leon. Yeah, you definitely should. I wonder if this is like anywhere near the sewer system that is leading to William Birkin's lab in RE2. I mean, I know this is like a part of the same system and everything, but oh boy, what the hell is that? Okay, I don't even see spurts of blood when I shoot it, so oh god. Yeah, it's eating me alive. Well, that was interesting. And apparently this enemy is a Hunter Gamma.
A map of the area.
If you get too close, it just might gobble you up. Yeah, I learned that a little bit too late. Oh, let's put up that F8 spray. I'm going to chance it that I'll find a green herb soon enough to combine it with that red herb, but I always want to try to leave at least one item slot open, especially for a key item.
Oh, what was that?
Oh. Okay, Jill caught sight of something. I didn't notice that before, where she was like, what was that? And I noticed the music sting. I guess last time I was too busy talking.
I'm definitely burning these clothes.
Okay, well, the hint after the last game over said that I should try to strike from afar. That implies that they do in fact take damage. And I seem to have a few bullets, so I don't see the harm in that. Okay, I was about to say, surely it doesn't go down that easy. Oh! Wonder if it takes extra damage in the mouth. I can definitely see this thing being a problem. Yeah, and it just so happens I have a lot of space to run.
What the fuck was that?
But, you know, next time I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be so lucky in that regard. I don't know, it seems to me that sometimes I just wasn't even seeing like a reaction to a headshot of any kind, especially bleeding, so I wonder if there is a particular place on its head I actually need to shoot and that will actually cause massive damage. But otherwise, pretty much no damage at all will be incurred. Because I mean, I would see like a huge spurt of blood when I seem to aim farther up on its head. Towards the top where maybe that was like a horn or a fin or something. And it would actually stumble back. Combine with explosive A rounds to create flame rounds, or another explosive B to make acid rounds. Hopefully this means I'll be getting a grenade launcher soon, and it's right there. Why is it here of all places? Oh, do we have a puzzle happen to do with water samples by chance, just like in the last one, except that was at the very end of the game? And I wonder if this is requiring you to have a basic knowledge of how pH works, actually, in order to solve this easily. Or maybe this is just an information document about the animals they're experimenting on. So gammas are sluggish when they're first, I guess, woken up, so to speak. Or held in temperate water. Actually, wait, what is Celsius, degree Celsius in body temperature? Isn't that like 25 equals normal body temp, like 98.6 Fahrenheit or something like that? Yeah, suddenly I can't remember the formula for converting Celsius to Fahrenheit. But I think 18 and 20 degrees are actually, at least for Celsius, that's actually a little bit less than, that's actually not that terribly hot. In fact, warm at best. I think it was something like the formula is degrees Celsius. To convert that to Fahrenheit, you multiply the Celsius number by 9/5 and then add 32 to it. Something like that. Dr. Logan Carlyle is more committed than ever to perfecting the gamma line. Oh, this was after, I guess this is the guy that went rogue. Because Umbrella stopped funding research on making gamma hunters. Well, when the pH of the water is acidic and it's a little bit hotter, apparently this is when gammas are going to be at their best out on the prowl. They somehow tamed the gammas to where at least the guys who were experimenting, making them, This guy said, whoever wrote this is saying the gamma specimens are actually friendly towards him, not aggressive. But it was smart. He said, I've procured high-powered weaponry as a safeguard in the event that they become uncontrollable. I don't know how he did that, but it at least explains the fact that I just found a grenade launcher in a, in the middle of the sewers. Well, that was interesting. And diabolical. Oh, I guess I got it from Kendo. This dude sells grenade launchers too. Special adjustment. Okay, this will tell us about. Hey, there's some new features to this particular grenade launcher as opposed to the last game. We've made special adjustments to this piece to ensure compatibility with a variety of. Oh, it's just different ammunition types. Okay, well, that was just like last game. As a refurbished model, and the chamber needs to be manually cycled between shots. It'll take an extra moment, but this is reflected in the price as agreed. Okay, so maybe this is actually like a... I might get like a more suitable model later on. But I'm guessing this means I'm going to have to manually reload after every single round. Or that there will at least be a bit of waiting time in between. If I need to fire off multiple shots. Mine rounds cannot readily be crafted. Not worth stocking up on. Won't help if we need to keep the gammas in line. Okay, maybe that's still a potential ammo type we might find lying around. But as for explosive, flame, and acid, we can make those. I'm guessing this means that there is not going to be, like, glacial ice rounds of any sort. I don't know why. I didn't really see, like, a particular effectiveness. I certainly don't remember it in the freeze rounds that you could get in the original that were, like, a little bit harder to make. But it was just nice to have them, just for variety. But I'm guessing they cut that out for... Okay, good. We have an item chest so I can put this away. Actually, let's put the grenade too. I don't think I will be encountering Nemesis for a bit down here. I don't anticipate it. Okay, so I guess we'll take that other path down this way. There was another hunter that appeared a bit further away, and I guess I'll have to run back in this direction to have a bit more space as opposed to there. And I presume that if he chases me down this way and I climb the ladder to get away, that he'll actually like disappear or run back or something, and that might possibly restore his HP even. Well, what does a grenade do, actually? Well, first let's shoot him to get his attention, and then have him come out in the open a little bit. Okay, I was about to say, surely that didn't kill you. Oh, that took him down in one hit. Pretty much. Well, let's try this again. Okay, that had to have burned Jill a little bit, considering she shot at that closer range. I mean, come on. Well, in this area, if I find any more gunpowder, I guess flame rounds will be the particular rounds I need to make with them. Okay. It takes up 2 spaces for some reason, even though it doesn't look that big. Oh, by the way, I mean, I was thinking, what was this reminding me of? Those Neil Breen movies, which honestly are not only a match for Tommy Wiseau's directing style, this Neil Breen guy, but I think it might actually be worse than The Room in terms of just how laughably poorly it's acted and scripted and made. So, yeah, if you know the Cinema Snob on YouTube, I think he reviewed like all of those movies. I only saw those reviews like once, so I don't remember much about him. But you should definitely check it out. Just type in like Cinema Snob and Neil Breen or something on YouTube. That should definitely come up. But the thing about it was, the thing that didn't understand, like a point in his movie, it's like he was always working on a laptop. The main character, played by Neil Breen himself in these movies, or at least in one of them, trying to like hack government secrets or something, and the laptops were always off. Like there was nothing on the monitor; it was blank. It was like, dude, you couldn't do a better job pretending to be doing stuff on your, computer than that. It's actually, you couldn't even turn it on to where you could see something on screen. Okay, so this document is called a love letter with a question mark. Find myself thinking back to the day you hatched your little voice. Okay, I wondered if this was going to be a particularly obsessed Umbrella scientist talking about the gamma hunters that he's breeding. Adorable little bodies brimming with incredible destructive power, and of course that voracious, insatiable appetite. You are no less than the pinnacle of the Hunter series. Okay, so far, I think I'd rather face the Gamma Hunters than the fast-moving, I think those were Beta Hunters in the original Resident Evil. Not the remake, but, like directors in the original, that were incredibly fast and could lop your head off before you even knew what was happening. They said you were unfit for use as weapons because of a few minor vulnerabilities. Oh, would you please tell me what that vulnerability is? So what if... Okay, yeah, I already discovered it. Flame rounds. So what if you're susceptible to heat? So what if your delicate mandibles are exposed when you feed? Haven't they ever heard of character flaws? It is those very, very flaws that make you so very, very precious to me. But will... Okay, this is just funny. We'll prove to Umbrella that you, my beloved Hunter Gammas, are truly superior. Okay, that was a nice touch. That was like amusing and creepy at the same time. And it, like, some of that stuff was exactly like, kind of sappy stuff you might hear in a boy band song, kind of like a... First one that comes to mind is like the You Don't Know, that one that's like, You Don't Know You're Beautiful, from One Direction from several years ago, where it kind of talks about like, even if people say you have these flaws, or even if I identify myself, you're still wonderful to me, or somehow that is precisely what makes you so wonderful, the fact that you're human and not this absolute perfect goddess. Okay, well, unfortunately, I've run out of space here. I'm going to go ahead and assume that I have missed another side pack or two, so that's why I'm having a little bit of trouble right now. Oh, I guess the explosive gunpowder cannot... Well, that makes sense. Okay, so the problem is I'm going to have to run back to the save room before I can grab a battery pack. Oh, flame rounds. Okay, well, just something I gotta be sure to grab my way back. I'm gonna have to free up like 4 spaces to fit everything. Okay, first, let's see. I really haven't made good use of the file screen and the map screen yet. What does it look like on the map anyway? Look, I keep passing by it. Oh, is there something in that direction? Or actually, this is the door that I'm going to be unlocking, I think, with the battery pack, so I'll eventually be coming back from the other way anyway. I think right here was blocked by some kind of waterfall, and certainly Jill was not going to voluntarily walk under that if she could help it. Okay, back in files, where's that thing about? Oh, on down. Okay, flame rounds you make by doing explosive A and B. That's good, because I happen to have both of those. I'll go ahead and put the lockpick up for now, too. Since I haven't, like, encountered any of those special locks on a case or anything yet since I got off the streets of Raccoon, I'm just going to go ahead and assume that there's not going to be any down here, at least in this particular part of the game. We'll go ahead and put the shotgun and ammunition up for now, too. I have a feeling those really aren't going to be better to use against Hunter Gammas than the handgun, assuming I have a lot of space to run. In terms of damage, I don't think they're going to be that much. Shotgun is going to be that much better, since it has a particular weakness with flame rounds on the grenade launcher. So in that case, we will keep the mixed herb, because I'm going to need it after one more hit. Well, knock on wood, I've noticed that, I think since I started this video, we haven't had any instances of the game, hanging for a few frames. That was rather annoying at first, so hopefully somehow that went away, or it's just, I don't know, less graphically intense down here or something. My computer isn't having to work as hard, I don't know. At least we don't have to put up with it for now. So I don't remember, what is yeah, Magnum rounds, that's what it makes. And I can store more than one round at a time on the grenade launcher, so that freed up space for me to take that other bit of gunpowder. Awesome. You know what? I'm gonna try to walk past you. Actually, why don't we heal, just to be sure. And another one blocks me. And I can't run around it, can I? Okay. If I took any minor damage from the flames, I mean, it was probably totally worth it to ensure I didn't get hit from behind by the guy that was chasing me. Hey, what's this? I didn't notice this last time. Oh, okay. Can't open it from that side. Well, really don't have any room to run, so I'm gonna have to use another flame round for that. Even as effective as they're proving right now, I hate to be using them up this fast. Okay, that just loots me back around to... Oh, that'll enable me to take the battery pack out of here and put it in that door. Something of a puzzle we got going on here. But first, let's see what was on down this way. Oh, actually, right quick. Let's see what's in this room since it's, awesome side pack. Definitely needing that. Okay, we can combine these two gunpowders right here. More handgun bullets. Enough to take down one gamma, probably. And let's just take you back with us in case. Okay, that's weird. I could swear... Okay, I guess that was not the same door. Oh, that's right, because I slid down that way, and then there was... Okay, never mind, totally different area than what I was thinking about. Oh, that's where the note about the usage of battery packs in the first place was.
Carlos, can you hear me now?
Jill. Oh, thank God. Everything okay?
Of course it is. I'm
Yeah,
Super Cop.
alive. I lost him.
Great. The subway's ready to go. We'll leave as soon as you make it back.
Of course. Famous last words. Okay, Nemesis, you can totally crush Jill's skull right now. You had every opportunity to do that, and oh crap. That is a flamethrower. Please get away from me. Jill's like, oh my gosh, make it stop, please. You know, I don't know why I'm shocked to see the flamethrower. I mean, if it had a rocket launcher last time. Okay, I'm going to take at least one first aid spray with me just in case. Probably wouldn't hurt to take the shotgun too. Who knows, I might actually need to do a fight with Nemesis here soon. Since, well, you didn't really need to do that fight in the original when you first got on the trolley to get ready to go. It took me actually several years and several times playing through the game before I finally realized that you could just turn around and walk through the door. But nevertheless, in this case, I am not going to take... I'm not going to have any delusions that you might just have to fight him soon, no matter what, in this version. Hey guys, how's it going? Let's see what explosive rounds can do. Well, not as much as I thought. Didn't seem to really have any radial damage whatsoever. Okay, and that one got bored and walked away as soon as he saw me at the bottom of the escalator, so we'll just run past him. And I'm pretty sure Nemesis is back.
I gotta get out. Quick.
What's this? Oh. Is he behind me yet? Where to go? Okay. Wow, that thing's got some range to it. I think I'd rather deal with the rocket launcher, come to think. Jeez, this guy's hurting this place to... Demolition delay. R.P.D office building demolition in response to ongoing public unrest. For safety reasons, all electrical have been moved to the roof for safekeeping. Entry to premises is prohibited until current unrest is subsided. All employees are to stay at home and wait further instructions. Okay, I'm assuming this might give me a hint as to what to do once I get up to the top. Well, it's saying I gotta defeat him no matter what. At least he can't swing that around very easily. Even as large as it is, I'm kind of shocked he can't do that. Oh, idiot here. I didn't actually have the explosive rounds equipped when I tried to hit those zombies down below. Okay. Said something about generators. So I guess this will... I don't know if I'm standing far enough away from that when he comes by, but we'll see what happens. Oh! That's interesting. It's quite a sturdily built fuel tank too, if I haven't been able to even penetrate it all the way yet, which I assume will be the end of him. If I manage to... Oop. Oh god, he's coming after me now for a melee attack. Okay, let's grab those explosive rounds while I'm here. Except I can't. Crap. Oh, what is this? Oh yeah, that definitely had to hurt. Yeah, I can see why I'd kill you that quickly. I mean, you are being set on fire. So... Okay, assuming I simply do this right, let's open up a little bit of space. And I should need more than the herbs that I find up top. In fact, I believe there was both a green herb and a red herb up there, so... Okay, that's how you skip that. Ooh. Oh, there's another herb in there.
Maybe I can hit the fuel tank.
Okay. Let's see what we can do here if I hit him with the explosive rounds on the... Well, I don't know if it did that much, but okay. In the head. Okay, she's still in yellow caution, so she might be okay. Can you still use it now that your fuel tank has exploded? Oh boy, what is he doing? Oh, I saw some shotgun shells there. I would like those. Okay, I'm not sure what that's supposed to do. Oh. That hurt. Yeah, I should have healed. Okay, before we even get going with fighting him, let's actually try to collect all the items in the area.
Maybe I can hit the fuel tank.
There's another case over here I didn't see before. And plenty of ammunition up here. Okay, and there were some shotgun shells over here, I believe. There we go. Looks like that's about it. Except now I'm trapped. Good thing concrete isn't flammable. Alright. I guess I better focus on the tank first than his head. Who knows? For all I know, that damage might not even count towards the next stage of the fight. If it, I mean, it looks like it proceeds to, you know, another stage of swords once you blow up the fuel tank. There, finally got it.
Still kicking?
Oh, lady, you're gonna have to do so much more than that to actually beat Nemesis. Oh, nice, he dodged it. I'm gonna have to take that into account for future battles. Oh, well, that wasn't too much HP after the fact. Okay, are we gonna pull a Die Hard? Oh, it was a sloping roof, so it's okay. Maybe not. Yeah, I think you're gonna need to take a rest for a few minutes after that one. Well, what the hell, she's super cop. Let's just move right along. Yeah, the achievement I got just now is called Nemesis Down.
Carlos?
Of course, that's a question.
Jill. Do you read me?
Loud and clear. You all right?
Yeah. Bastard's dead.
Oh.
Good. Fuck him. What were you thinking? Turning yourself into bait. You could have been killed.
Don't start. I did what I had to.
I know. And thanks.
Yeah, I was about to say, Carlos, you actually gonna thank me for that instead of just berating me? What's this? Oh. Okay. Interesting. Well, the streets seem rather quiet after all that. Oh, hey! I just now realized where I'm at. Looks pretty much the same as the same area in RE2. So let's see if by chance there's something going on down at the police station. The gate's down, but At the very least, there might be an item here. I mean, this should be taking place before RE2. At least this part. But it is interesting that the power seems to be out, whereas I'm pretty sure there were some lights on around when Claire and Leon were down here. Actually, I'm going to assume we do not go into the R.P.D. period in this version, unlike with the original. So, that's definitely something different. Don't really have any feelings about that either way. I guess would have been nice to have the familiarity, but at the same time, we do spend a lot of time in the station in the previous game, so it's not like it's really that necessary. Okay, there might be something to take off that lock in Kendo's shop. More flame rounds. Okay, I think that freed up some space for us. Oh, what's this? Something else for the shotgun. So what does this do? Semi-automatic fire. And reducing spread for greater power. And to think, you start out this game with just your, specially stars-made handgun. Nothing particularly special about it in terms of power or anything, and now we got all this. Barely an hour in. I mean, I know I've been playing for more than an hour, but I assume that, once I get familiar with the game and everything, having played a few times, it'll only take about an hour to get to this point, if that. Kind of sucks that we can't have an option to immediately use up that herb.
Taboo! Shit, chill.
Kendo.
Oh, hey!
You all right to stretch?
She knows Kendo.
Sorry, I got a little jumpy there. Didn't know quite what to expect.
No shit. Look, we're using the subway to get people out of town. You in?
Subway. Well, that's good thinking.
When we get out, there's gonna be a lot to do. We could use a man of your skill set. What's wrong?
Nothing. Just bad timing.
Yeah, just, my daughter's about to turn to a zombie, and,
Look, don't worry about me. I'm gonna make other arrangements, okay?
You better. You're the best gunsmith around.
Oh, no.
Don't do anything stupid.
Oh, that's your job, right? Take care, Jill.
okay.
If you're heading to the station, take that service alley out in front of the shop, okay? The key's hanging on the wall.
I'm surprised Jill didn't press the matter. And it's not like, I mean, she would have definitely had a look on her face and she wouldn't have sounded so jovial with him if she understood that what he was trying to say is, yeah, there's a real personal reason I got to stay behind. So I don't think and if she didn't catch on to that, I don't know why she didn't try to argue him coming with her. I mean, he's basically saying, I'm going to stay here in this zombie-infested city. That's basically a death sentence. So in that regard, the conversation didn't make much sense, but, I'm glad we got to see him for this and actually kind of have, like, the post foreshadowing. I don't really know how else to say that about, the rather sad encounter with him in the previous game. But time-wise, this happens before, so it makes total sense. And also the fact that she knew him on a personal level, that was interesting. Oh, if you come close to the door.
Hey, Pumpkin. It's all right. That's a good girl.
Okay, there's not much after that, but I guess Jill gets the picture now. Oh, now I can pick up this herb. It was actually quite convenient that there was an item chest there. Alright, through the alley. And we'll get rid of that. Ah, darn, there was a red herb right there. I could have saved it. Oh, well, I did save it. Now I have no choice but to confront the... Oh, boy. Excuse me. Okay. I think we had to shoot it in the chest a few times or something in order to... Just gotta have good aiming for this, I guess, and a lot of space to maneuver. Still, I gotta say, I mean, it's nice that they came up with, you know, with their own idea for like a alternate kind of zombie to keep you on your toes and everything, like with Crimson Heads in the RE1 remake, but still, they just look so stupid with that massive tentacles on their head. At least, you know, could easily understand, you know, how they come to be that way and everything because Nemesis gets a hold of them. Oh no, I guess it's actually like a conscious decision he's making to like assist, you know, the fact that he was doing that to zombies around Jill. Like saying, hey, you want to help me out, make things more difficult for her? This will assist me in, you know, in my mission of killing her, and wow, that's a long range. Also kind of notice they have like this face hugger thing going on. Okay, there you go. Let's try the shotgun. Oh, should have had the lockpick for that. Oh, sorry, another sneeze coming on. Or it's that type where even as I'm talking, I feel the urge to do it, but it's not... Sorry. God. Just spreading germs everywhere all over my household right now. I'm writing to you because I am troubled. Deeply troubled. Anyone who's been a parent knows that Crystal Promenade is the place to take your kids for a trip downtown on Saturdays. Ah, maybe that's a place I'm about to go to. There's no store more popular or harder on a parent's wallet than Toy Uncle. However, I've noticed that on Wendy's days, the big statue above the entrance wobbles like the only thing holding it up is a couple of screws. If that statue's head tumbles loose on a busy day, children will be badly hurt. Or, you know, crushed to death. Which would be awful. I've complained to the manager 3 times now, but he just isn't willing to rectify the situation. Okay, well then he should probably be sued. Are we supposed to wait for a terrible accident to happen before taking action? No, if heads are going to roll, then let it be the managers. Take that death trap down. Might be a hint on defeating Nemesis. Either that, or maybe it's just there for pure, you know, I don't know, backstory on the everyday life that goes on in Raccoon City before all this mess happened. Okay, I did notice now that I think about it. Okay, yeah, that would have taken me up down to the orphanage going up that stairs. Instead, we took a different route, so that's why. But it is worth it to go all the way back to the item box for the lockpick. Even though ammo doesn't seem to be, near as much of a problem in this game, or at least a potential one, as it is in the previous. No, still, especially on my first time through, I want to take everything I can get. Let's just study that picture for a moment to see if it was actually supposed to be something more than just... Huh. These two are nice, I guess. Butterfly collection. Actually kind of reminds me, I know virtually nothing unless I had kept my entomology notes somewhere. I did keep my notes from a lot of college classes. I mean, in fact, I just now recovered it from my mother's house when I first moved in with her several years ago in Houston, and now that I'm back out, thank God. But I didn't have the room in my new place back here in Magnolia to take everything with me, but on my last visit with her, I did take a few boxes that I had stored in the garage of my belongings and realized that I had a... Ooh, is that a rocket?
Rocket launcher? Really?
Yeah, so one of those things was a bunch of folders I had that I'm looking at right now over on the coffee table of like notes from a lot of my college chemistry classes and stuff. I don't think entomology was one of them, but because of that, anyway, I do not remember anything from my entomology class, but there was one time, anything about butterfly species anyway.
Jill, you okay?
Carlos, that monster's on my ass again.
Are you shitting me? I thought you killed it.
Well, I was an idiot, what can I tell you? I'm guessing these are very high-powered rockets. Still a measure of safety you want to... Thanks, that actually propelled me over the dead end of wreckage that I was stopped at before. That did put me on danger, however. Anyway, what I've been trying to say, that butterfly collection that I found in the room, where there was that lockpick case just now, reminded me of this one time during entomology class. We actually had to go like nearby to the next town, Haynesville, Louisiana, for something called a butterfly festival, and there's like all these specimens we had collected as a class over the last, couple of months. We set them up and we would just kind of hang around them, and anybody that wanted to come by and see them, we'd explain, what the species they were looking at were about and everything. I don't know how I had all that knowledge back then, just totally forgot it, but whatever. Nice memory, I guess. So that's where that last document came into play. And it's making its way down. God, that thing is huge. Still can't get into the toy store. I guess that was just for a instant death event. But I need to get inside here. Well, I actually spent a lot of gameplay getting back to the subway after we last left off. That was interesting. I guess all in all, the kind of the streets of hanging around the streets of Raccoon, that took longer than I thought it was going to at first in the remake.
You okay?
What took him out?
Go! Go!
Come on, forget about him!
Yeah, for real, Carlos, what are you gonna do? Oh, are you gonna play hero now? Oh. Okay, no, never mind, that was quick thinking.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Let's do. Yeah, so move it, please.
Carlos, I know we didn't get off to a great start, but thanks for the save.
Hey, you saved my ass first. You're a hell of a lot braver than me.
Well, what matters is that we can get everyone out of the city now.
Yeah,
Watch.
you'll be safe.
Every civilian that is on board the subway with us is going to die somehow.
What about you?
Not from the sound of it. I won't be catching the train.
Why not?
I mean, these kinds of
Not
stories
having
where
orders.
you just have the nameless
If it means
good
I can
guys,
help save
they
the city,
they
it's
never
fine by me.
survive. It's always very depressing in that regard. Only the superheroes are going to make it through. In fact, I'm not even quite positive they're going to allow Carlo to survive for this one. I don't think it'd really ruin the canon in any way. I mean,
Good work. Your reputation is well deserved. Get inside. The subway's about to leave.
yeah, let's do it now.
Tyrell, you have your orders. You need to go back out into the city and find Nathaniel Bart.
This isn't the last flight out of town, right?
Do not worry. Once the civilians are safe, the train will be back.
It's all right. You're going ahead. I'm not gonna die on you and leave you in a cold, cruel, Carlosless world.
Okay. You'll need to find this scientist. His vaccine research could save us all.
I need to use that line on the lady I have a crush on from work.
You're learning. The only life that matters is your own.
If somehow the situation can ever call for it.
Let's go.
So, who's Nathaniel Bard?
You don't really think a pencil pusher like Bart is still alive, do you?
No.
I have it on good authority.
Oh, he said Bard, not Brad, sorry.
Why? Are you worried about teammates? Or something else?
Yeah.
Brainless zombies can ambush a platoon
Probably a
like
part
that.
of Operation Watchdog, and Nikolai does not want him still alive.
Don't you think?
What was that?
Nemesis, what else? And of course he's killed every other person that was...
Not dead yet.
No, they're gone. Come, this way.
God, they died even quicker than I thought they would.
Nikolai, what are you doing?
It's not after you.
Nikolai!
Such a dick. Didn't even care about Mikhail.
Get off my train. Shit, bird!
He's like actively smug about it this time too. Sacrificing other people so he can stay alive. You know this dude is so going to die. Characters like that never, ever make it through.
Oh, it's been a while.
Oh, so are
Subway's
we
gotta be clear of the
like
city
going
by
to...
now. Along with your hot date.
cut to Carlos now. Maybe we get to play as him for a while.
She's not like anybody.
All right, keep your head screwed on, Romeo. This is the police station.
You sure? It looks like a cemetery to me.
Interesting. We are going to be spending some time at the police station as Carlos. So what we got in his arsenal? Probably even more powerful than Jill's knife, actually. A G18 handgun. And assault rifle. Clip's not very big, though.
Brad, stop! T. Come on, man. Not you too.
Oh, that was... okay.
Sorry.
Marvin was talking to Brad, taking him down as a zombie. Wait, that's how Marvin got wounded? He just let Brad latch onto him even though he knew he was a zombie. He didn't finish him off.
Shit, it's locked.
It was actually more cruel to not shoot Brad.
I got this fucker.
Good one, Marvin. And Brad is proving to have more HP than the regular zombie. No, because it's a horrible thing to not put him out of his misery.
Where'd that cop go?
Don't know, don't care. We got a job to do. If our intel's still worth a damn, then Bard's in the STARS office. Let's find him and take him into custody.
Custody? I thought this
Keep
was a
wanting to
rescue.
get confused between the guy they're looking for, Bard, Nathaniel Bard,
Carlos,
and
take a look
Brad.
at this. I've located the STARS office. Remember, Bard had access to Umbrella's darkest secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
So this search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain. Right. Good to know.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I find anything.
And please don't be a traitor who's with Nikolai on this one, Tyrell.
Yeah. You too, man.
By the way, I just want to say, you don't look as cool as the version of Tyrell in the original. I don't know why. I just really like Tyrell in the original, even though you only have like one scene with him.
Now here's a weird fucking door.
Leave it.
Thanks for pointing that out, Carlos. You know, really, it doesn't take much thought at all to realize just how bizarre this kind of setup in the Resident Evil games are. So we will need ID cards for opening up these storage boxes. Oh yeah, there's something in there. Cops who are getting killed instantly the moment I see them, because again, they're not named characters. They can't have any survival capabilities whatsoever. Well, that's how these two died. Capcom is really covering its bases on the minor details here. I mean, I'm pretty sure nobody would have noticed or cared if you hadn't, but it's nice that you're...
Didn't stick around. Here we go.
Yep. Indeed, Carlos. Indeed. Oh, what have we got here? Okay, I just wanted to check the other direction right quick, make sure a zombie didn't come out through the window that way. This would have been a perfect time for... Oh, hi. Fat zombie. Okay, well, I can use the knife to ensure that...
Right. Big, warm R.P.D. welcome.
I don't know what you were expecting, buddy. Huh, what have we got on TV here? Guess coverage of the chaos in the streets. Actually, those look like shots from the beginning movie.
T, you copy? There's something real nasty in here. I don't know what it is.
Something nasty. All right. I'll take a look with the cameras. Watch your six.
Oh, I was like, 6? What is that referring to? He must mean, you know, behind him. Like, on the clock. Kind of. Yeah. I was about to say, I hadn't seen any of these breakable barrels in a while. Let's take advantage while they're here. Ah! Off me, buddy. And hopefully you will not get up before I can take care of these guys. And it's probably actually better that I take a hit and be able to break ahead instead of... Oh, well, maybe I actually killed the zombie that I kind of threw behind me as he was grabbing on. Well, no, I don't see how I could have, because he was clearly grabbing on for an attack, wasn't he? Must be playing dead. No, he actually wasn't.
Shit. Locked. Gonna need a STARS ID to crack this open.
Is the safe combination the same as, what was it, like 9-7-15 or something? Or 9-15-7? Alright. Leaves a little something to be desired, continuity-wise, between this game and RE2, but... And there's Leon's unopened desk. Arrest report, September 20. So they arrested a guy named Rodney Gray for unlawful creation and or possession of explosives. Suspect's person was searched, producing a small explosive and a time detonator from his inside pocket, leading to arrest on the charges listed above. A search of the suspect's home found more than 20 additional homemade explosives at various stages of completion. Extremely agitated, not of sound mind. In other words, he was probably a zombie. Either that or the zombies just made him go out of his mind. Apparently he was doing this to, I don't know. A storm's coming, but this umbrella, haha, is no good. Gotta blow it up or you'll be more than just wet. Gotta get more bombs. They're coming soon. Gotta hurry. Burn 'em, burn the corpses, burn 'em good. During questioning, the suspect began to shake violently before resuming a shrieking fit. Questioning was ended and a sedative administered. Due to the suspect's unstable psychiatric condition, suspect's testimony changed from moment to moment. Delirium made any sort of dialogue impossible. Awaiting results of the doctor's investigation into his condition, the explosives collected from the safety precaution battery is moved for one detonation device. Oh! Was that the, was that like the dude that... Holy crap, they're actually linking a backstory to the guy who didn't even have a name in RE2 Remake, the one who set up that that C4 trap for like the there was like a note nearby about, you know, how he's gonna watch them all like fight to the death or become zombies and eat each other or something, because he was just insane. And that was like, you know, in past the doorway that we had to blow out with the C4 or something by putting a battery into the detonating device. I gotta admit, I'm very impressed that Capcom is thinking of all these little things that have like the most momentary, if any significance at all. The stuff most players probably don't even remember or would care about. But that really is awesome. Gotta hand it to
Kind of fucked up shooting cops.
well, not if they're zombies, dude. Otherwise, I would agree with your sentiment. In fact, that's one of the things that really turned me off about that,
Kill those things, I'd be set.
if cameras get... Hey, is that a Fatal Frame reference? 'Cause that'd be awesome if it were. Yeah, I was thinking, in fact, Lantis could tell you. Who knows, he might have talked about it during one of his LPs back in the day when he did a lot of single LPs on his own channel. But a long time ago when that game Dead Island came out, you know, we thought it was really interesting at first because it was almost like an RPG combined with survival horror. You know, like characters had levels and stuff, and you could make your own weapons, and there were a lot of optional missions to go around in the island setting that was created, but there was a story to follow. And I don't know, I just suddenly became disinterested playing it with the other guys on Xbox Live with Ix, Lantis, and Shadow Fox, or I think y'all know him as Sin,
Carlos,
whenever he's on YouTube doing a video. But
Copy that.
yeah, we were playing through that together for a while, you know, first time, and eventually I broke off. I don't really know why. It's not like I hated the game at the time, but it just wasn't keeping my interest. And Lantis told me later when they tried to finish it, you know, after a few more sessions together on Xbox Live, if you hear any noises coming from the locker, don't open it, please. There's actually a backstory, however small, to the guy that we found in the locker. The corpse that fell in the locker in this room in RE2. As soon as I left the shower room, I was attacked. One then bit me. Washed the wound as best I could, but I feel worse and worse. I hope I don't need to spell out why you must not open the locker. Please don't worry about me. Just get yourself out of here as fast as you can. Don't worry about that 600 I lent you. Think of it as a gift towards your upcoming move. Good luck, buddy. I think it was that locker right there, actually. Can you open this one, though? And is it like the same letter combination? Sure is, and we have flash grenades. So anyway, Lantis told me later, after they finished the game, he's like, you know, probably it's good that you didn't, because it's really just kind of, you know,
Okay.
it's kind of sketchy, just the way it makes you feel while you're playing it, and I can totally understand this. I can see the same sentiments. At one point, I was feeling bad about some missions we already went through while I was still playing along with them, where there were some other human beings, not zombies or anything. They had their own hideout, and we were sent on a mission to actually, even if to take back like all their supplies that they stole from us or were hoarding or something, in order to free up our own chances of getting off the island or whatever, just, you know, towards the ultimate goal of being free of the zombie apocalypse, you know. And a nun actually absolved us of like the sin of just going in there and murdering everybody, you know, with our weapons and our, you know, we had like a general toughness by that time, having gained a few levels. Like, think about it as you would, you know, in an RPG. And we went through there and like probably killed like a good 15 people, and I just felt so wrong about that. I mean, they were fellow human beings and everything. Douchebags, I guess, kinda, but still. In fact, I remember like the Asian girl character that I was playing as. I totally don't remember her name. This is like way back in 2010, 2011. I had like a pair of brass knuckles. I would just get, you know, just to use to get up in zombies' faces, you know. And I would just like beat the crap out of them. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of interesting playing like that. But using this on other humans, you know, I had no other weapon. I ended up like blowing out half of one guy's skull, and I was like, okay, this so does not feel right, you know.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Why is it blocked?
So Lantis was telling me that there was an incident even worse than that they had to do, a similar one where you bust up into someone's, you know, someone else's abode and kill everybody there. Basically, they were killing cops. I don't know. I'd have to. I don't really remember further details in that, but it's just like that in and of itself just seems so wrong, you know? Like, still human cops, not zombies or anything. And I don't think these cops are even necessarily like bad people or anything. It wasn't just the fact that they represented law and order and good, or were supposed to, but it, you know, it's like they themselves, I don't think they really done anything bad to even begin to deserve, you know, like, oh, we should just go in there and murder them, you know. Enough of what I remember what Lantis was telling me all about that bit of the story, but yeah, I was like, well, I'm glad I didn't finish this game along with y'all, and I sold it almost right away on Amazon or eBay after that. Okay, so they were saying that the last document was saying something about West to Hector, what was that? Pretty sure I sent one to the safety deposit room during intake list. Oh, okay. And I just grabbed a key from upstairs, so that probably goes to the safety deposit room, and I'll find the battery in there. And did I just hear a liquor come onto the scene? Or is that Nemesis? Oh, well, there is a zombie in here, so let's go ahead and take care of him. Well, whatever monster is waiting for me back out there, I'm glad it can't seem to come into this room, otherwise surely it would have by now. There's the battery. Ugh. Oh no, the analog stick when shifting through menus just seems either really sensitive or I try so hard not, to just barely move that it ends up not registering it at all. Okay, if it's a liquor, then perhaps if I just walk. Oh, I was like, holy crap, is that the liquor, way up there? No, it's a chandelier.
Carlos, I've hit a dead end with the terminal here. Gotta head your way.
Copy that.
Be careful, Terrell. Like, seriously, dude. Oh, and that only gives you 3 seconds.
Gotta move.
So, that's how the wall's separating the... Whoa, hi. Well, we can always throw the flash grenade. And take them all out with a knife, maybe? I like how they're not even reacting to this. You figure me being literally right next to them, even if they can't see, they would have tried to do something. God, there was a lot of them waiting back here, wasn't there? Well, I think I'm just going to take the damage. And try at least get on the other side of them. I was kind of hoping that liquor did not see me. I could run past him, but okay. Alright, move it. Into the... Or walk in there normally.
Dr. Bard.
Oh, thank God. Do you know how long I've been trying to reach somebody?
Don't worry, we're gonna get you out of there. Just tell me where you are.
I'm trapped in a goddamn hospital, surrounded by every kind of abomination. Look, just send in stars. They're gonna know what to do.
Yeah, there's like one STARS member left alive.
Then figure it out. Umbrella's gone crazy. They're killing all the researchers. I am the
Gee,
only
I'll bet
one
Tyrell's
who knows
one
how to
of
make a
them.
vaccine to stop the zombies. So you can either sit there with your dick in your hand or send somebody who's capable of getting me the hell out of here.
I like him already.
Yeah, you would. You heard what he said. We can't turn him over to the company.
That's not our call to make. That's Mikhail's call. I'm gonna check the computer, see if I can trace the doc's location.
Well, I guess you wouldn't know that Mikhail's dead already, but...
This'll take some time. Look around, see if you can find anything useful.
Yeah, hey, while you were out there right in the hall, did you happen to come across a liquor and like 8 zombies? All screaming for my blood? I wonder if the enemies just like disappear once I go back outside. What we got here? Oh. This ought to be an interesting document. This bizarre incident occurred in a mansion owned by the Umbrella Corporation located in the Arglay Mountains. I was just thinking, I think that's actually a... that seems like a similar sentence, like the very beginning of what's said in the opening movie to RE2, the original version. Bravo team dispatched to the Arklay mansions to investigate a series of mysterious and grisly murders went unexpectedly radio silent. July 24th, the next day, Alpha team was dispatched as well, became entangled in the events at the nearby mansion. The incident culminated in the destruction of the mansion. Casualties were numerous. The only survivors were 5 members of STARS. The cause of the incident was the illegal bioweapon experiments being... Actually, shouldn't have there been... Oh, well, no. We don't know that Wesker is alive at this time, so that is 5. Brad, Barry, Rebecca, Chris, and Jill. T-virus being used in these experiments escaped the facility and is presumed to be the root cause of all that occurred. However, all evidence was destroyed along with the mansion, so further investigation has proved to be extremely difficult.
Is that Jill in the front row?
Why, yes. Yes, it is. Oh, forgot to throw this out. Oh, good, there's an iron box here. As well, in case I ran out of space while collecting stuff around the room. Oh, there might be something in, yeah, Rebecca's little fanny pack.
Yeah, what's up? Derailed. Was anyone hurt?
Jill?
Ah, shit. Wait, what? Jill! Jill, what happened?
Nikolai turned traitor, got Mikhail killed.
T, I gotta go.
Do what you gotta. I'll take care of Bart.
Why are they giving us like the exact time on every... I mean, I guess it's nice that you care enough to do that, but didn't have to. Yeah, I don't know how much more punishment you can take, Jill. You've been kind of chucked around like a rag doll a lot and caught in explosions and stuff.
Am I the only one who made it?
Are you surprised if you were?
Carlos? Come in. Carlos?
Damn it. I guess I'm out of range.
Really? Good news, limp dicks. Mine rounds. These babies are developed by Umbrella's military R&D. They will light your fires even hotter than the lover you left back home. Okay, that's just stupid. Talking like a third grader who's trying to talk like the cool high schoolers. Mine rounds are designed for standard issue grenade launchers. Don't get cute, try to load them in anything else. Fire them at walls or on the ground, they'll stay right where you put them. Sensor in the mine will detect any approaching enemies and detonate when they get within range. Just toss them in an enemy's path and you got yourself a landmine. Okay, cool. Can we carry more than... Okay, 6 at a time. I'll take the 1 green herb I have just in case. Run into a red herb. I'll kind of round out what we got here. Alright, well, we'll save it here and call it a day, and I'll see you guys next time. Again, thanks for watching so far.